I walked into my local Home Goods with my own wish list. I've been watching my favorite haulers walk through Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I've been watching the online releases from Walmart and Target, just all the places. And I was hoping I could find at least a few of the items. And lo and behold, I found some of my own very unique items that I haven't seen some people haul. I've got a Home Goods haul. I've got a TJ Maxx haul. Joanna Parker was on that list. It's no secret that she's out on the shelves. I think that's one of the fun things about the Home Goods, Marshalls, is that you don't know what you're going to see. It's so random. Every store is different. Every day they're putting new things out. So don't sleep on the things that you like. Get them while you can because they will be gone. Now, I want to say hello and welcome if you are new. I am Maggie. And for those of you that continue to keep coming back, I appreciate each and every one of you. I am developing some really beautiful friendships and I am loving it. So I think we're going to dive into it. I'm going to start with Home Goods first. I do have a couple bigger items. We're going to do the smaller things first. I'm excited about this. Okay, I'm going to start off with some of my Joanna Parker items. I found the little spider from Joanna Parker. Now, this was the only one they had. They only had one single spider on the shelves. This is $9.99. And, you know, from what I understand, Joanna Parker is still making pieces, but it was the Carnival line that was discontinued. And a lot of the things were liquidized to big box stores. So that could be one of the reasons why we are seeing them. But how adorable is this little cup? He's quite large. I love the two little handles, his little arms. You can see all his little spidey legs, her spidey legs, the polka dots, the little cute face. It is just adorable. Yeah, I'm happy to have this in my collection. I don't know if I'll actually drink out of these. They'll probably go up as decoration. I also found this one. I believe this is the cat. Pretty sure it's a cat. No, is he a bat? Is that a bat wing? That may be a bat. I think that's the bat. Or an owl. Maybe he's the owl. That's what he is. Sorry. He's the owl. Some of them are I love his little bow tie. Some of them are kind of hard to tell. Yeah, this is the owl. I also had like the ghost and the devil. Yeah, I will take any and every one of these cups. I am loving them. You can find, people are selling them online for way more money. This one was also $9.99. But how adorable is that? Totally happy that I found these. The first couple of times I was in my Home Goods, they had nothing. And then they've had that one cookie jar, the big, massive cookie jar. I haven't seen the teapot. It is very random. And I don't have a at home in my area. Ours closed. We have the one Home Goods. We have a couple TJ Maxx's, a couple Ross's, a couple Marshalls. And we get multiple Spirit Halloweens during the spooky season. I do wish that they brought that at home back though. If you hear any noises in the background, it is gaming night, so you may hear a little bit of chaos in the background. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Now, the first day I went into my Home Goods, I was just looking for Joanna Parker, and I did not find any, so I left. But I had found a blanket that matches some of my stuff from Killstar perfectly. I don't know if you saw that haul or not, but I bought this kind of cottage core pillowcases and bowls, and this blanket from Home Goods matched it perfectly. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that money right now. I'll come back and get it at the end of the week when I get my check. I came back to get it and it was gone. But I found this instead. It's the same color. The color is beautiful. This emerald green. It kind of reminds me of Wicked a little bit. She's upside down. Let's flip her. There we go. It's witches flying on brooms. This is so soft. It's actually kind of thick and it's fuzzy on both sides. No, it's not. It's fuzzy on one side and then kind of like a felt on the other side. This green is gorgeous, but it's witches flying on a broom. I have a thing for witches. I am starting a collection of witches. So there she is. I don't know how hard it is for you to see that. She is beautiful. This is the faux fur throw. It was $29.99. It's 50 inches by 70 inches. So this would be nice to throw over a couch or even at the end of your bed. But this is beautiful. I cannot wait to cuddle up with this. I kind of like this hanger. There's this rubber piece that keeps it on. I think I might keep it. That way it'll be easier to store it. Just hang it up, put a bag over it, put it in a bag and store it in the hotter months. There is crazy fireworks going off in my neighborhood. My dog is terrified. I feel awful for her. It literally sounds like a fireworks show is going off. I don't know. My dog is not liking it. I'm going to put a few clips of some B-roll from my HomeGoods and my TJ Maxx, just so you can kind of get an overview of what my store looks like. They have started to bring in a little bit more. I'm not going to do a voiceover or anything. I just wanted to do a little overview of some of the things. They have like this black and white motif that could be just dark decor, year-round decor, which is beautiful. I wish I had a big kitchen so I could make a whole kitchenscape and just keep it out all year round. But as I was walking out, I found this, stationery. That's what this is. It's a notepad. It's got a big magnet on the back of it. It came with a pen. This was $5.99. He's just, a little metal skelly. He's throwing up the horns, I guess. Yeah, rest in peace, by the way. Ozzy passed away. And someone else did too. Who else just recently did? I used to go to Ozfest when I was younger, and I've seen Ozzy in concert so many times. But yeah, I just thought this was I like taking notes. It'd be something nice to keep on the refrigerator, keep next to my computer. I'm going to open it up, actually, see how the pen is. Geez, this is some tough plastic. Who else just recently passed away? Is it an actor? But yeah, I grew up on Ozzy. Ozzy played. This is actually, this is thick. For $5.99, there's a lot of paper in here. It's lined. It's got the big old magnet. I want to see. I like the black and white stripe. My heart didn't come out too good. But yeah, the pen is all right. It writes. It feels a little cheapy, but I've got some nice pens that I love. So yeah, I just thought I like notepads. I like stationery type stuff. I also saw this when in the checkout aisle. This is from the Spooky Nights. It sounds like a wind chime almost. I'm thinking about putting it on my front door. There's this big lock. Yeah, it was $8.99. I'm not sure, but it's got all this detail on it. One of the keys, it's got these keys that are attached. They don't come off. This key is a snake. This one is a skull, a skelly head, a skull. And this is kind of neat. It's kind of like a leg bone as the key part. It's got some weight to it. And then it also has the bat. I like this. It's not necessarily my color, but I might take some like gilding wax and put some, kind of make it more silver to match more of my aesthetic. But I think this would be fun to put on the front door. It is kind of flat on this side, so you could hang it up on a wall. But yeah, I thought this was fun. I like this. And it's heavy. There's weight to it. That feels well made. I've got a couple big things from home. Well, I've got one big one from HomeGoods. Let's do these. Of course, I can't help myself. I saw these candles. Look how cute this pumpkin is. He's just like, is that the O face, or is he like, oh no, I'm in trouble? I'm not sure what this is. But this is the Sand and Fog, the Jack-o'-lantern natural wax blend. It smells so good. It's a 2-wick. It was $7.99. The price of candles went up. I feel like the price of everything went up. I'm not sure. This year feels a little different. I know the prices of everything feel like they went up. And I also feel like the variety changed. I don't know. Just something feels different about shopping in the stores this year. Last year, I feel like I saw, my HomeGoods has never been that great for Halloween, actually. I don't know. It's just different this year. But this is a wood top. Now, these are from Rachel Zoe. These were $12.99, which I feel is kind of expensive. Maybe not. I mean, the prices of pillow and sheets is really kind of insane, so I don't know. These ones I will actually probably use. There's a texture on them. There's this one with the jack-o'-lanterns on it. Almost has like a damask pattern on it. I like damask. Feels very Victorian. It has a plain black one. Can you see the texture? It's almost a large waffle knit. It's not the softest, but I feel like this is one that would actually be functioning. And then the other one has the damask and skulls on it. So you get a little variety with these. Yeah. I kind of went wild with the towels. I've got more spooky towels coming. I'm really excited to see them, but I've got more coming. Now, this is big. So I was watching Lori from the Corky Cauldron. She's one of my favorite haulers. She does so many walkthroughs, and I've created a lot of my lists from watching her videos. Please go check out her channel. She is sweet. She is funny. She gets some really unique pieces that I have never seen in my stores, probably never will. She is all things like spooky, sweet, down to earth. She shows us unique, yeah, just go check out Lori from the Corky Cauldron. And she showed a beautiful mirror, and I'm like, yes, I want that. And I actually did see it in my HomeGoods, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would for the price. So I left it. I left it there, and I came back a couple days after, and then I saw this one, and I was like, yeah, I want this one. It's not my color, but that is fixable. That is something I can change. But this is one of Kristen Siriano mirrors. She is known for her mirrors. I actually got really lucky on this because it had 2 price tags on it, and I asked if I could get the cheaper price, and if they gave it to me, so I scored. But her boxes are even beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to pull this out of the box right now. At the top, there's these bats that are sitting sideways. If you know, you know I have a thing for bats. I love my bats. This is quite large and heavy. There are skeletons on the end. From what it looks like this just would sit on a counter, a dresser, a table, some sort. I'm hoping that there's a way to hang this up. It's very cathedral looking, gothic looking. It's got this point. It's got little cutouts at the top. It's got all this detail in it. It's just beautiful, and I paid $21.99 for it. Yeah, and it had another price tag for $29.99. So I'm not sure exactly which price it is, but I paid $21.99 $9.99 for it. It's beautiful. I am loving this. Oh, I just realized that the details on the side are actually snakes. These are actually snakes. Sorry if you can see my mess in the reflection of the mirror, but yeah, all this detail is snakes. I am loving that. That is gorgeous. Okay, I will throw a picture up of it so you can see it in all its glory. We're going to move on to TJ Maxx. I will again show a little bit of, oh, I need to tell you. So I was going to say, sorry, I get a squirrel. I was going to say that I was going to put some B-roll up of just the little few things that I saw at my TJ Maxx. They had one display at the beginning of the store, and then they had one small little area, excuse me. And Lori from the Quirky Cauldron had said, hey, Maggie, did you know that Joanna Parker is showing up at TJ Maxx? And I was like, oh, I've heard. Yes, I need to go check. So while I was at TJ Maxx, I did find some Joanna Parker. I got lucky, but while I was taking the B-roll, I have this big purse. I had it over my shoulder like I was, crossbody style, but it's long. My purse is long, it's heavy, and it slid forward while I was bending over to grab something off the shelf, and that terrified me. I don't want to break anything, so I put my purse in my cart and then I purposely pushed my cart out of the aisle because I was recording on an end cap. Purposely pushed my cart so it wasn't going to be in the main walkway, put it in the furniture like display area. And I saw this woman coming towards me, and she's eyeing me. And of course, I'm thinking that she's judging and just like, what is this girl doing? And she looks at me and like darts straight towards my cart. And she purposely goes out of her way, out of the main walkway, to go to my cart and bump it. And like she's bumping it and she's pushing it. And as she's pushing it, she's putting her hand in my purse. And I turned around and I was like, do that while I act like I don't see what you're doing. And she kind of, I was mad. Like, what are you doing? You went out of your way to push my cart and put your hand into my purse, which is my fault that I didn't have it zipped up. But still, like, she went way out of her way. And she took off down a different aisle. And I was just like, but it blew my mind. Like, really, people, the nerve of people. Okay, I just had to add that into the story. So just please be careful. Always be aware of where you're leaving your cart, where you're leaving your purse. I mean, I was really disappointed that someone would do that, because I went out of my way to make sure my cart wasn't in anyone else's way. I try to be very respectful. I don't get anyone in my video. And yeah, just someone was really that blatantly to kind of take my cart for a ride and, start sticking her grimy hands into my purse. Okay, with all that being said, let me show you all my finds from TJ Maxx. Now, again, I took Lori's advice. She told me that Joanna Parker was on the shelves. And the little end cap that was right at the front of the store, I walked around it. They had all like these big, tall ghosties. And I'll show you a picture of it. But then I went to the back of it, and these were sitting there. These are the Frankie and the Bride of Frankenstein salt and pepper shakers, Joanna Parker. All the box was already open. I think someone may have took it out because the paint job is a little different. This one looks better. I did get two of them, one for me and one for a friend. And this one looks better. At least the faces kind of match. The other one, the face is completely pale and not green at all. But his eye is just a little droopy. There was imperfections on both of them, but this was $9.99. Super cute. Yeah, salt and pepper shaker. Totally, yeah. Just happy I was able to find the salt and pepper shakers because they've been on. I didn't see any Joanna Parker last year. None. not in TJ Maxx, not at my HomeGoods, none of it. I also found this little guy. This is going to go to, this is friend mail. This is going to a friend of mine. And I know that she loves the peanuts. And I just thought this was adorable. And I had not seen anything like it. It's the Haunted House Aroma Fan Diffuser. It was $19.99. And look at, there's Charlie and Snoopy. They've got a spooky house with there's, what is that? Spider webs, bats. I don't know if this lights up. Aromatherapy, USB charge, oil pads. It also comes with the essential oil infused. It looks like it's pumpkin scented. This is kind of what I don't want to open it and pull it out of the box since this is a gift. But yeah, they sit out on the outside of it. It doesn't look like it takes up too much room. I mentioned that I went a little wild with towels, but these ones will stay out all year round. I just could not help myself. I love a good silhouette of anything really, but especially witches. There's a little black cat with like little yellow eyes. The sunset with the bats in the background. There's little tree branches. There's two of those and then one plain towel, black towel in the middle. These are Cynthia Rowley. They are 100% organic cotton and they were $12.99. Yeah, these will definitely stay out all year round. I love these. And I'll probably use these as well. And then because I love bats, and these are so soft. These are Rachel Zoe, and they're $9.99. They match my kitchen really well. It's just two different towels with the bats. Yeah, I like these. These will probably be more decoration, but I really like them. Did you guys know Joanna Parker has towels out? Lori from the Quirky Cauldron found some Joanna Parker. She found ghosties. She found the ghosty towels. Oh, my TJ Maxx had a very small area of towels. They also had some sheets. They had this really cute, I'll put a picture of it. They had this really cute tablecloth of little witch hats that were black, and they had these little purple bows all across it. I kind of wish they were bed sheets. I would have bought it, but no such luck. They also did have some cutesy sheets and stuff, but this is my second to last thing that I found, treasure that I found from TJ Maxx. Sorry about the noise. But I found the little Joanna Parker ghosty. This is the mini. This is the little one. There's a bigger one, and then there's also a teapot version of him. This was $14.99. The big one is like $29 or $25.99, somewhere around that. So I was kind of like, dang, $14.99 for him? But it's Joanna Parker. I mean, I felt lucky to find it in perfect condition, nothing wrong with it. I've been wanting this guy for so long, for years, and never saw him. And I'm just not one to go on Mercari and pay the upcharges. I'm just not. If I get lucky and I find it, that's great. I'm not also if I was financially in the position to do it, then maybe that I would change that opinion, but at this point, if I find it and if I find it on the shelves, I'll get it. If not, then maybe next year is always my thought. Maybe next year. Which leads me into the last thing. My number one wish list item was the Cracker Barrel Wood Witch. If you know, you know. I think she's beautiful. I have a small collection of witches, and I want to continue to make that a bigger collection. And I wanted that witch, but the Cracker Barrel, the closest to me, is a state away and hours away. So I have called every Tuesday is when they get their their truck in, and it's not something that you can buy online. It's only in store only, and they never have it in stock. But I had found a witch that I thought was also very, very beautiful. And she was broken. I found her at the HomeGoods, and she was broken. And she was quite broken on the back of her where the lights were coming out, the wires were coming out, and they were only going to give me a $3 discount. And for the price that she was, and it wasn't even like they had the broken piece with where I could fix her once I brought her home. It was completely just missing. So it would have just been a big open hole in the back of her. So I said, no, I passed on it. And then a friend of mine found her and was going to send it to me. And then I found her at the TJ Maxx. Let me go grab her. And so she is large and in charge, but I find her still beautiful. She is different than the Wood Witch, a totally different style, but she is still a very beautiful witch. And she is big. So this is just the top of her head. This is just her hat. Her face is empty, hollow in here. She's got her almost like a shawl over her that is very flowy. It's got all these ruffles on it. And then all this is open. It is Martha Stewart, by the way. And she is, there's the TJ Maxx. It's $39.99. She lights up. I don't know if you can see her lit up with the bright lights, but she is big. She's got all this dress that flows off of her. I'll put a picture of her so you can get a better idea, but this all flows out. She's like a wraith, but with a witch hat. Ew, glue. She does take batteries. There's a screw on the bottom to keep the lid closed. I'm trying to see if I could see what kind of battery she takes. It does not say. But she is just beautiful. I am happy to have her. She is large. The bottom of her is much bigger than, it would take probably both my hands to cover her bottom. But the original one I saw, this whole back piece was broke off here. Can you tell all the pretty ruffles on her? She's very pretty. She's delicate. She's beautiful, but then she's also like haunting at the same time. Does that make sense? But this is, I was happy to find her. Not my Wood Witch, but still really happy to add her to my collection. But that is my spooky haul. Don't forget to keep your eyes out. Continue to keep going back. Don't sleep on the things that you do see, that you do want. It may not be there the next time you go. I mean, if you wait for stuff like this, you can find it online, but people will charge like 50, 30, 40 times more. It's ridiculous. This was $39.99, and I've seen her going for like $260 to $300 now. So good luck on your hunting. And please go check out Lori from the Quirky Cauldron. I will also have her, I'll have her pinned down in the description box. I will also have a ton of other really great, amazing content creators. So if you're looking for someone new, check out that list. Tell them that Maggie from Deal Distraction Diary sent you. Please make sure that you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment. What's on your wish list? Have you found it? Which store? And share out the video to someone that loves all things spooky, loves a good haul, and you know what? Don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one. There is the mirror. I just wanted to give you a little detailed look. There is the wings. There is a snake. on kind of some kind of floral. Almost looks like a stalk of corn almost. But the bats are on both sides. Very cathedral. These are all snakes. The skulls on the bottom. This thing is heavy, and I'm also trying not to blind you with the mirror, but I wanted to let you know that this does not have a spot to hang it up with. You may be able to find a solution, but this is heavy. I would be cautious if you were to try to hang this, but it's almost like, so you can hang it up as if it was a picture. There's this little piece of ribbon and then this. But yeah, this is just so very neat. I love her mirrors. I've always loved her mirrors. I've never purchased one. There's also all these leaves and flowers. I may use that patina and I cannot, is it gilding wax? I think it's called gilding wax, where you can just rub it on a material and it is waterproof. It'll last forever, and you can change, products like this, items like this, to whatever color that you want. They have gold, different colors of gold. They have black, they have silver. There's just a wide variety of things. I do have a bunch of other spooky things coming, so keep your eye out for that. Make sure that you're subscribed. And yeah, good luck hunting, and I'll see you on the next one.